Hello, everyone. Welcome back to English Story Podcast, the place where we learn real natural English through stories, empathy, and human connection. I'm Hope.
And I'm Mark. So glad you're here with us today. Whether you're listening during a quiet moment, on your commute, or after a conversation that left you feeling unheard, we've got something meaningful for you.
Today's topic is one of the most powerful and most overlooked skills in English and in life: listening to understand, not just to reply.
You know that feeling when someone's talking and you're already planning your response in your head? Maybe even thinking about what to cook for dinner.
We've all been there. But true connection happens when we pause our inner noise and truly hear the other person.
Exactly. In English-speaking workplaces, friendships, and even families, active listening is considered a top soft skill. It's not about staying silent. It's about showing you're present with your words, tone, and attention.
So today, we'll show you how to practice active listening in English using simple natural phrases that say, "I'm here, I hear you."
Let's start with a story. Hope, would you share something personal, maybe about a recent challenge you faced?
Sure. Last week I was really overwhelmed. I had 3 art deadlines. My cat Luna wasn't feeling well, and I felt like I was failing at everything. I called my brother Tom, hoping to vent, but he immediately said, "Just take a break. Why don't you go on vacation?" It wasn't helpful. I didn't need a solution. I needed to feel heard.
Ah, that's so common. Many of us jump to fixing because we care. But sometimes people just need space to be seen.
Yes. Now imagine if Tom had said, "Wow, that sounds really heavy. Tell me more." Or, "I can only imagine how stressful that must be." That would have made all the difference.
That's active listening. It's not about having the right answer. It's about being with someone in their experience.
So, how do we do that in English? Let's break it down into 3 simple tools. Tool 1: verbal nods, small sounds that say, "I'm listening." These are tiny but powerful. "I see." "Oh." "Right." They show you're following along without interrupting.
Tool 2, reflective phrases. Paraphrase what you heard. This shows you truly understood. So what you're saying is, it sounds like you're feeling, if I'm hearing you right, you're saying, this gives the speaker a chance to clarify or feel deeply seen.
Tool 3: empathetic responses. Validate their feelings. Even if you don't agree, you can honor their emotion. That makes total sense, especially because I can see why you'd feel that way. No wonder you're frustrated. That would be tough for anyone.
Now let's practice. Hope, tell me again about your overwhelming week, but this time I'll listen actively.
Okay. So last week I had 3 big art projects due, Luna was sick, and I just felt like I couldn't keep up. I was exhausted and guilty, like I was letting everyone down.
Wow, that sounds incredibly heavy. So what you're saying is you were juggling a lot and feeling guilty on top of it. I can see why you'd feel that way. Caring for a pet while meeting deadlines is a lot for anyone. That makes total sense, especially because you pour so much heart into your work and your cat.
Yes, exactly. Just hearing you say that, it helps. I don't feel so alone.
That's the power of active listening. I didn't fix anything, but I made space for you.
Yes. And notice what I didn't do. I didn't say, "You should have planned better." I didn't compare, "Well, I had 4 deadlines." I didn't rush to cheerlead, "But you're amazing. You'll be fine." Those might come from love, but they shut down connection.
Another key: ask open questions that invite depth. What was the hardest part? How did that make you feel? What do you need most right now? Avoid closed questions like, "Are you okay?" They often get a polite yes, even when the truth is no.
And silence is okay. A pause lets the other person gather their thoughts. You don't need to fill every gap.
Let's role play another scenario. Imagine a coworker says, "I'm really stressed about this presentation. I don't think I'm ready." A reactive reply, "Don't worry, you'll be great," dismisses their fear. An active listening reply, "Presenting can be really nerve-wracking. What part feels most uncertain?" Or, "It sounds like you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself. Want to walk through it together?"
Beautiful. You acknowledged their emotion, then invited collaboration.
Active listening also builds trust in friendships. If a friend says, "I'm thinking about quitting my job," instead of jumping in with advice, try, "That's a big decision. What's making you consider it?" Or, "I hear you weighing something important. Tell me more."
And in cross-cultural settings, it's even more vital. When someone's speaking in their second language, they may need extra patience. A gentle, "Take your time, I'm listening," can be a gift.
One more tip: watch your body language. Face the person, nod slightly, keep an open posture, not crossed arms. Make soft eye contact. Your body says, "I'm here," before your words do.
Now, why does this matter in English specifically? Because in many English-speaking cultures, especially in the US, Canada, and Australia, being a good listener is seen as a sign of respect, intelligence, and kindness. In meetings, interviews, or casual chats, people notice who truly listens. It builds your reputation as someone who's thoughtful and trustworthy.
And for language learners, active listening also improves comprehension. When you focus fully on understanding, not just waiting to speak, you catch more nuance, rhythm, and meaning.
So, whether you're in a job interview, a friendship, or a family call, these skills help you connect more deeply.
Let's recap the key phrases to remember.
So, what you're saying is,
It sounds like you're feeling.
"I can see why you'd feel that way."
That makes sense, especially because.
"Tell me more."
Take your time. I'm listening.
And remember, you don't need to be perfect. Just be present. Even saying, "I'm trying to listen well. Thank you for sharing," shows care.
Now it's your turn. In the comments below, tell us.
A time I felt truly heard was when someone said blank.
Or practice an active listening phrase. For example, "So what you're saying is you're nervous about your English, but you're still trying. That's brave."
"I can see why you'd feel proud of your progress." We read every comment, and we're always here to listen with our whole hearts.
If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to English Story Podcast, like this video, and share it with someone learning English. Your support helps us create more lessons that heal as much as they teach.
And remember, in a world full of noise, choosing to listen is a radical act of kindness in any language.
Thanks for being here with us today. Keep listening, keep connecting, and keep being the kind of person others feel safe with.
Bye, everyone.